Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Séance of Blake Manor. We should go to dinner, I think. Yeah. No, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Where's the dining room again? It's over here. Yeah, we can go this way. It's fine. Yeah, I do want to do more, but we have an hour after dinner before the bar. It's gonna be fine. I'm confident. Let's see what's for dinner.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes. Takes 1 minute.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
Don't know how to progress with this guy or the pastor, the priest.
I understand the concern, signorina. I do. Oh, but Mr. Ward, would you like to join us?
Okay, what's for food? Are those potatoes? Carrot slices? This could be like fish, maybe? This could maybe be like a chicken leg. It doesn't look right. I don't know. Who knows? Not sure. Why are these so small? Perspective looks weird here. Anyway, yeah, sure.
We were just talking about, well, whether this seance is such a good idea. You're welcome to join us if you'd like.
Sure.
I'd be delighted to. Is there doubt about the seance?
Yeah, sure. We know that there is.
Si. Signorina Callaghan has concerns about it taking place.
What do we do with you? What are we missing with you, your mystery, actually? I need to look at that again.
If you ask me, Mr. Ward, there's nothing good to come of this.
Okay, now we have
Best to leave these lands be. They're unsettled enough already.
We already knew that, though. I guess we didn't specifically ask about the seance, but she did say that she was worried about the land and, I don't know. I feel like we knew this already, but now we have the hypothesis there, sure.
I could say, amica mia, that it's only one spirit. One among many, apprehended for less than an hour.
Wrong way around. Either in the voice or in the text there. I think in the text, actually, whatever.
Were it to cause much trouble? I would not do it. This is, of course, a lie. How can I say it is safe when it has not been done before? Of course I would risk this. And the Marquess, he sees value in that risk too.
I'm not sure the Marquis knows what's good for him.
Is it Marquess? It should be Marquess. I don't like Marquess. Whatever. I mean, we already talked about imitation. I don't know.
What is it that has you so concerned, Miss Callahan?
See, this was once sacred ground. There are portals, ways to the other world, underground, all over the country. But this place housed a significant one.
Yeah, where is it?
I worry that when our medium here calls forth something from the other side, she'll call the wrong thing.
You offend me. I'm a better medium than that.
You'll call out in a place you don't know, where things you don't know walk. They are tricksters. They can call back in any way that pleases you. And right now, you seem most eager to succeed at any cost.
Excuse my interrupting. A portal. Underground.
Yes.
As such, I...
Do you know a way to it?
Oh, that's long lost since the invasions. Not that I'd tell a man of God, even if it wasn't. Hasn't your kind plundered our myths enough?
Okay, so no good intel on the portal. That's it for dinner? Okay. Fia, there she is. Missing 4 evidence pieces, that's crazy. Fia Callahan's, I can't talk. Fia Callahan's score is 2. Protect the land? No, to stop the seance, to protect the land from the seance. From the seance aftermath. The land? The well? You don't have good words here. So she's pressing the well to protect the land. But that's, she told us that like long ago. I guess we just didn't have this word because it didn't pop up because we didn't ask her about the seance specifically or something. I don't know. Yeah, she wants to bless the well to protect the land from the seance's aftermath.
Miss Callahan is worried that the seance is going to leave the region decimated. So she is trying to protect the sacred waters to stop that from happening. I should find and confront her about this.
Okay, where is she though? Can I go back in?
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we had the place cleared before returning?
I can't go back in. But she's in the dining room still. Come on. So rude. Why are you in the changing room now? Wait, which way am I going? This way. Oh yeah, you were... You had like a... You're not here. Somebody's coming.
Now, what was the blasted code again?
It's those two, yes. Okay, yeah, right. I have that. You know about that.
How do you know about this place?
Evelyn... Miss Deane showed me. She's a wonder at finding hidden places.
Do you still love her?
Is that relevant?
No, I suppose it's not. And you are willing then to marry?
Aha! I have it. Best we discuss further inside.
Am I gonna hide? No, I'm just standing
Now,
here.
Explain this to me. We marry, but it's actually you, Victoria, and I that...
Sir, no, it's not. I have to go.
Ivy! Blasted timing on you, sir. I was onto a good thing there.
You were not.
What on earth has you loitering around here anyway? I don't have time for your answer. I should go after her. Ivy! Hold on a moment.
Sure, more evidence. We didn't need it. But it's okay, I guess. It's fine. So we need to find Fia and confront her. Does it still say... search her station? It does. Is this not her station here? Because like the stone cross is evidence. Is it an observation? It should be. I don't remember when that was, a while ago. There. No, it doesn't say that's on my station there. Whatever. So if the portal is underground, then I can't get there because I have no way to get underground. I don't have a basement key or anything like that. That's a shame. Who's outside? Is it Miss Hisham's still here. And, Dara? Yeah. And Mr. Dupree. None of which really help me right now. It's a shame. Like, your mystery is just search a room. We've looked at this a bunch already. I don't think there's much else we can do by just talking to you.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
I don't really want to talk about that. Miss McLeod claims to have an ability she calls the second sight. Would you know anything about that? Ah, the gift of foresight is passed down through families back home. Not every generation gets it in mind. If that girl tells you something's about to happen, Mr. Ward, you'd best heed her. It could be a lot depending on it. Alright. I found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? Did you now? Well, it wouldn't do much good just lying about. It'd need to be hidden somewhere close to the person it was intended for. At least, I imagine that's how these things work. Can you do that, though? I'm pretty sure. I don't really know that I care about the clandestine meeting here, because if we know what's going on there already, we just need to find a way underground. What about Mr. Walter Blake? Marquess Blake's young son. What do you know of Walter Blake? The young master? He's a good lad. I take him for walks around the grounds from time to time, but he doesn't talk much. I'm told he's been quiet since the carriage accident that killed his mother and maimed him. Before my time or that, but he does like to go through her maze when I have him out. Misses her something awful, the poor lad. Okay.
Huh. I'll be off.
Right you are.
Well, that's something new. There's water down here. So mourns the loss of his mother. Tragic carriage accident. When did I get to meet him? The staff seem quite fond of the young master. Makes some sense. We should also eliminate him. Right. What else can we do? Any chance anyone is gonna be in the maze? Probably not. We probably just want to advance time then to get to a point where the people leave the dining room. Because I can actually talk to them again. Which is kind of annoying. For sure. Forgot about the noise. Until it was too late. No one here. Keep going the wrong way here for some stupid reason. I don't think there's gonna be anything there. It doesn't. With the portals on the ground, it doesn't really make sense. But I wonder what she was doing there then. Miss Deane. It still feels like there's gotta be something here. To me, but I guess not. And the well, I don't think we can do anything with either, so. Yeah, I don't know. Got it fully muted. Basically, great. Yeah, I don't know. What do we do for 36 minutes then? Who else can we talk to? Not really many people. Like, we're already on the act with you, so there's no more mystery to unravel there. Same here. For you, we need your room, which you can't get. So none of these people are gonna be helpful. Which is a shame. Is the bar open now? It is, but like there should be no one here, right? Maybe you can like... Oh, you're manning the bar now. Okay. And there are people here.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Is it true that Miss Deane was specially invited to the manor? If she was, I was not informed. Regardless, we're not liable to discuss that information with guests, Mr. Ward. You just did, though. You just did. Miss Hisham told me about this melody she's heard. I would say that you're free to use the piano in the drawing room, but it was moved last week, out of tune as it was. The finest piano is in storage, but the Marquess refuses to move it upstairs. What is the purpose of the strange device in the atrium? A meter for the event, sir. Something to do with readiness for the seance. It was custom made with no expense spared. The Marquess, or perhaps Miss Mantovani, could explain better for you. I've heard you've received a letter from the bishop. Whoever you heard that from has no place to discuss such business, and neither do you. Man, okay. Do you happen to get reports of ghosts from your guests? You mean to tell me you've seen some wife wandering in the halls, or a figure in the garden? You would not be the first. The manor seems to inspire that sort of story. Mr. Wiley, have you ever had reports of, well, ghosts of giants on the lands? Reports? No. Are those things ghouls and giants of entertaining sections in the library? Maybe there would be something of use to you. Maybe there would be something of use to you there? God, you're so useless. What can you tell me about Mary Blake? Marchioness. How is that like the different spelling? Blake was a kind woman, like the... How is this the female version of... It's too far away. Marquess. Anyway. It's a kind woman and a dedicated mother. Her death came as a deeply tragic shock to all of us at the manor. The Marquess and his son, yeah, there we go. Were naturally never the same. No doubt that is the reason the seance is taking place now. Have you ever received complaints about Mrs. Joyce? She occasionally inspires some ire, but she's a good woman and works hard. While I would prefer she keep to herself more, at present I have no cause to dismiss her. Okay. Are you very busy, sir? I notice you're holding your pocket watch there. These events do not run themselves. And the manor's success depend on tight scheduling. He's so, like, annoying to talk to. It's crazy. So we can't talk about the accident. There are some beautiful St. Bridget's crosses about the place. Yes, Mrs. Joyce has kindly been putting them up for us. You're so useless. It's wild.
I need nothing else. Thank you.
Certainly.
I hate talking to you. I do. Oh, man. Right. But there's really nothing else for me to do then. I think.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Indeed we do. Do you happen to be a smoker, Mr. Scarrett? Well, a man must be allowed a vice here and there, don't you think? That's not an answer. Dare I say, Mr. Scarrett, you must have built some legacy over the years. Ah, well, a fellow at my stage always thinks that maybe he could do more. I'm the last of my line, you see, an only child who has had the misfortune to outlive whatever distant relatives I once had. A lot of pressure, then, to make sure the name Scarrett carries on once my time comes. I think that is what really excites me about this seance. Everyone is so focused on hearing a ghost, any ghost, speak, whereas I'm fascinated by who the ghost will be. To us, it does not matter yet. We're not summoning a specific ghost, you see. We're going to reach out and grab the closest. And keep doing so until we find one who will talk to us. And that ghost, tens, perhaps hundreds of years after their death, will suddenly be a star. We'll all want to know their background, their life. In death, they will be famous forever. Entire teams will dig into their past, their death, their life. Books will be written on them, and their first words from beyond the grave will be immortalized. So you're gonna kill yourself just before the seance to be the closest ghost? Now that is a legacy worth dying for. Michael Scarrett's goal is to take his own life and be immortalized as the first ghost to speak from beyond the grave.
Mrs. Scarrett is planning on killing himself during the seance, so that he will be a nearby and willing ghost, letting him be the one that communicates with the living. He thinks doing this will make him famous in death. I need to find and confront him about this.
He's right here.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Your goal is to take your own life and be immortalized as the first ghost to speak from beyond the grave.
And what a plan, yes? People across the globe and the ages will know this moment, this piercing of the veil, and with it, they will know the name Michael Scarrett. Impressive, eh?
Frankly, Mr. Scarrett, it turns my stomach.
What?
That the best way you can think to see out your days is by ending them in the hope of impressing who exactly? The others here at the event? Businessmen back home? Or historians in the future?
I like that. I like the delivery on that last one.
Such a pointless sacrifice. And you don't even know if it will work.
I believe it will work. Miss Mantovani can pull it off.
But how do you know your ghost is gonna stick around? Because like the whole thing was like not everyone's ghost sticks around.
Perhaps she can. And she'll get all the accolades for it too. You know Louis Pasteur for his vaccines. Or Joseph Lister for his antiseptic sprays. But not the people these were tested on. Even if this works. A substantial if, given the undertaking and the volume of ghosts already present in this god-forsaken manor, then it will be Miss Mantovani who is remembered. You will be a footnote, subject number 1, as she continues to perform the ritual, unlocking more secrets from beyond the grave, and have no doubt she will do it again, perhaps immediately.
I mean, she's gonna die though. That's the whole plan she's got going.
You'll be newly dead, unable to answer a single question beyond, has this worked? You'll be tossed back so they can catch a bigger fish. Some legacy.
No, that's not fair. I would have given everything, the ultimate sacrifice. They have to remember me, love me.
There is nothing about this that anyone will love. Anyone who does dig into your story will only unearth your lifetime of failures.
And what would you have me do, Mr. Ward? You seem to have all the answers. Yes, I am old. Yes, I have no legacy to speak of. How would you see me change that path, if not at the seance?
Yeah, I'll do something good.
You answer me that, and I shall stand down. You have my word.
If his resources and connections, there has to be something more meaningful he can achieve with the time he has left. Something that will get the recognition he so craves, whether he deserves it or not. He could do some real good in this world, yes. I wonder if the charitable works of the late Marchioness could offer some inspiration.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
I believe I know how you might assure your legacy, Mr. Skerritt. At least without...
If this is another dressing down, then I'd prefer it be less public. Come, to my room.
I know about the tarot reading that you received, and I know how you interpreted it. But there is another way to interpret it. Instead of sacrificing your life, your remaining time, sacrifice your money. You have so much wealth, so many connections. You could really do some good with the time you have left. Mary Blake, she undertook numerous charitable deeds and has statues erected for her. And more than that, people speak fondly of her.
I still think she looks kind of mean in the statue, though.
She is remembered and loved. You have the resources to do the same. Don't throw your life away. Refocus it and do some good in this world. Finally.
Marchioness Blake's good reputation did reach as far as London, and was mourned even there as a result. You make a compelling case, Mr. Ward, but would people not see it as disingenuous?
Genuine or not, you can make a much needed difference. And that will be celebrated. You will be celebrated.
Then also, I mean, just make it genuine. Just actually, like, commit to doing good.
And perhaps along the way you'll find you actually enjoy the good work.
I suppose there has been a gap to be filled since her passing. Perhaps I can do something to help there. It is a better bet than death.
That's for sure.
All right, so I gave you my word, and I stand by it now. When I return home, I will reach out to any foundations that suffered from the Marchioness's death and loss of funding. This could bloody well work, you know. Good chap.
A very obvious solution, but sure. Glad I could help.
Well, Mr. Ward, you've given me a lot to think about. I should like some time alone with it.
Of course.
Your lockbox is open, that's weird. How did that happen? Mr. Skerritt has decided upon a healthier way of building his legacy. Second light has gone out. I wonder what effect that will have on the seance. Sure. Good. Excellent, even. Where to? Why are you still all in the stupid dining room? It's kind of annoying. I wish you could crack the safe, but I just don't have a clue for it still, right? That one. I have no reason to go in here, I think. No one's gonna be outside here, right? I don't know who's missing. We could go figure out who's missing even on the map, but they could also be in their room. So who knows? Might not even be that helpful. I guess let's check if anyone's out here. No one's out here. Is the ghost still there? Sure is. How do we not care about this ghost? She's kind of hanging out. It's very odd. Yeah. Alright, we've got 23 minutes. We could fast forward it, but yeah, maybe, you know, maybe there's more I can do. There might be more I can do. Alright. More check marks. Very good, very good. Still need to profile you more somehow. We'll just have to talk to someone about him to like get something done. And out of Miss Hisham's vase drawings, she seems to have misplaced them near basement entrances. We know about that, yeah. Yeah, maybe we're just like stuck on the bedrooms for all of those, but it's kind of annoying. It is kind of annoying. Contains bed linens, towels mostly. How do we know? Contains bed linens and towels mostly. Really? That's weird. That doesn't seem right to me. Anyone in here? Doesn't look like it. Are they both in here? Yeah, there's Quinn, Babosha. We have Matavani, Fia's here, the priest is here. Shame. Anything worth researching? Anything new we care about? I don't think so. It's not going to be anything new here, right? No, sudden complete change personality. I read this. Information on lucid dreaming. We've done it already, but sure. A type of dream state wherein the dreamer is aware they are dreaming and has control inside that dream. Dreamers may be able to control, explore, and record dreams in a way not possible from normal deepest sleep. There are many ways to achieve a lucid dream states, and like many skills, it will get better with practice. Common method is to induce sleep states in such a way as to block entering deepest sleep. Examples include waking the dreamer regularly or using specially crafted music to block the mind from entering deep slumber. Does a psychologist or doctor know more about this? Maybe. Can't find anything. Looks like any books on it have been taken away. Fate of the Gods. We've read this. I have read this already, right? Battle of Tailtu was a fierce battle between the Duatha and the Malaysians that lasted many days and saw both sides using underhanded tactics. Eventually, after too much loss, the truce was reached and was agreed, yes. Top half. That's R. Yeah, I don't know. This is obviously done. Nothing new. and the Gnostic stuff. I don't think there's anything there. Yeah, we know we read this. And there's no more, no. So there's nothing else here, okay. We could like look up something specific, but I don't know what it would be looking up. Pagan sacred sites. Much of the knowledge of sites of religious significance to the pre-Christian pagans has been lost. There are several that have been identified across the country. Stone circles apparently constructed for ritual purpose abound, and burial sites such as those found in Newgrange suggest a reverence for the movements of the heavens. Some old sacred sites seem to have been co-opted into modern tradition. As it remains a tradition of lone oak trees being best left undisturbed so as not to upset otherworldly spirits, a superstition which does not hold the same prevalence and longevity in other parts of the United Kingdom. There are a number of designs synonymous with Celtic culture and spirituality. I list here a few. The Triskelion, 3 spirals joined together at their outermost points and the center of the design. Thought to represent the physical world, the spirit world, and the afterlife, or alternatively birth, life, and death. The Triquetra, I don't know, ancient symbol of a tri-pointed endless knots, now understood to represent the Holy Trinity. The Dara knot, a complicated square knot without end, associated with St. Patrick, patron saint of Ireland. The Dara knot is a symbol of unity and peace. Native Irish word for traditional practitioner of magic and ritual, a drowie, pronounced dree, okay, dree, might be considered equivalent to a wizard or sorcerer, perhaps one with religious prestige within their community. However, their nature remains the source of speculation as they remain a feature of antiquity. While the author of this book has encountered rumor of their continued existence, I was unable to verify their truthfulness. Another branch of Christianity believes that the material realm, yes. Read this already. Over there. That's it then. Okay. Any Blake stuff we want to look at? I don't think so. Edward Blake was an Englishman serving in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland by the then English Commonwealth. He's a notable figure among the English forces. I think we read this. Why are these ones a minute? I don't know. Percival Blake became the Marquess of Doon at the age of 24. Yeah, the Great Freeze. Drowned in a tsunami during it. Read all of this already. I guess it does advance time a little bit. This is going to be the same books, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really need history books. Anything in the folklore books? Maybe the Washerwoman. Washerwoman or the Being Nigh? Who knows? It's an instance of the other folk providing unwelcome news without exhibiting aggression or violence. The apparition is said to appear before battle, where she will be seen washing the bloody armor of those to die, as if they are already dead. It is said she appears at battlegrounds as she feeds off of grief. Perhaps this is why she shows visions of those to die. About the turnip heads. Towards the end of October and with the approach of Halloween, it is not uncommon to see carved lanterns adorning doorsteps and windowsills. In Ireland and Scotland both, there's a long-held tradition of carving a face into turnips and putting a lit candle inside them. The tradition is thought to stem from the Irish folktale of Stingy Jack, a spirit borrowed from both heaven and hell and forced to walk the earth eternally. Whether this is true or not, these carved turnips are thought to serve a practical purpose. It's thought that on Halloween night, the veil between life and death is thin, and spirits walk on earth, many with ill intent. These turnips are carved into grotesque faces and lit as lanterns to ward off any spirits that would do the living harm. What about the Aoshi? People of the Mound cause all entities that come from the other world. The Fae folk, the old gods, any of the other range of creatures from that place. For some, ghosts are also included, as the other world encompasses the Irish land of the dead. The Fae themselves range in power from godlike legendary figures to the types more thought to commonly occur and roam the landscape, often looking to cause mischief or harm, such that to invite their attention is considered bad luck. The nature of the Fae, as with humanity, varies by instance, but an estimate can be made by the type of the Fae in question. Some look to cause harm, some are portents of ill tidings, but do not seem to cause it themselves. And some, though these cases are occasional, may even be beneficial to those encountering them. Regardless, it is widely held that the safest course of interaction with the Fae is not to interact with them at all. What about the Feargorta? A man of hunger is a type of apparition that is linked to the Great Famine. There are alternate accounts that consider it an omen of further famines to come. Taking the form of a starving person, the Feargorta is a spirit of hunger who will follow people to ask for food. Should it catch its prey, it will not hesitate to consume them to satisfy its hunger. Always unsuccessful in quenching its hunger, it then seeks out a new victim. Okay, we can learn about the famines now. Where? Irish history. It's less than 50 years since the Great Hunger that lasted from 45 to 52. A blight wiped out the potato crops. Most of the population relied on that to survive, as the English ruler exported every other resource from the country: peas, beans, rabbits, fish, honey, and more. On top of this, the English corn laws blocked the import of any grain despite the obvious need for relief. For loss of life from this period is yet unknown, but deaths are estimated to be around 1 million, with another million fleeing the country on coffin ships bound for America, Canada, Australia, and more. Anyone surviving something like that can't but have deep scars. My own parents refused to talk of it, and it grew dark when it was mentioned. It's unknown how long it will take the country to recover. The winter of 1739, a violent storm hit Ireland. The resultant drop in temperature was so drastic that liquids froze indoors. There are no official records of how cold it got, but some measurements taken by enthusiasts claim it dropped as low as minus 20 degrees. It's pretty cold. First of Ireland's three famines, crop and herd damage from the Great Freeze resulted in massive shortages in milk and food. Records suggest as high as 20% of the then population died. It's a higher proportion of lives lost than from the Great Famine nearly a century later. Massive earthquakes in Portugal sent a tsunami north that hit the southern and western parts of the island. It seems to have reached as far up as Connemara, where this manor is built. I'm told thousands died here from the tsunami. The earthquake itself claimed the lives of over 100,000 Portuguese. Alright. Captain of the Forest. Capitães do Mato, who knows, translates to Captain of the Forest, were free men usually of limited financial means, tasked with hunting and recapturing escaped slaves in Brazil. Their main job was to return fugitives to their masters and to destroy Quilombo settlements, receiving monetary rewards in return. Most Capitães do Mato were freed slaves themselves, which put them above slaves but still low in social prestige and made them resented by captives. That makes sense, yes. I mean, they should be resented, absolutely. Despite their authority, they were generally looked down upon and remained close to the social position of those they pursued. That's yeah. It doesn't even really help them. Whatever. Quilombos are settlements established by escaped Afro-Brazilian slaves. Many of the settlements' residents live in poverty. These communities originated during the 16th century in Brazil when Afro-Brazilian slaves fled brutal conditions on sugar plantations in Brazil. It's said that Aquartuna, an Angolan princess and general who was enslaved during the Congolese War, escaped with some of her soldiers and founded Marish, maybe, which is one of the largest quilombos in Brazil. Alright. Any plants I want to look up? Nah, already looked at that. Medicine. The Danum is quite a miraculous tincture and can treat any number of ills. Used to treat all manner of ailments, from teething trouble to post-operative pain, coughs, infections of the chest, conditions of the heart, stomach trouble, female disorders, and insomnia, to name but a few. It seems to have no end of uses. Formulated from 1 part powdered opium to 9 parts alcohol and available in pre-mixed tinctures, is an invaluable addition to one's home arsenal. I like female disorders. And it's also definitely what they, this is not like made up. Anyway, many accomplished modern doctors and physicians have been born, raised, and trained in Ireland, and thus there's no shortage of such doctors there. Ireland is home to a parallel discipline known often as folk healing. That is, the tradition of treating ailments common and uncommon with hedge magic, from the tangible, such as application of herbal teas and tinctures, to the intangible and somewhat more fantastically often the creation or application of charms or rites. Where there's a belief that such ability is available to anyone, particular prowess is noted amongst the community, and often leads to 1 or 2 people being noted authorities on the practice within their communities. Extracted in India from the bark of the cinchona, I don't know, tree, quinine was used in 17th century South America as a treatment for malaria and fevers. Through British trade networks, quinine became commonplace in Irish medicine as a general fever remedy. It can be purchased from chemists and apothecaries in premixed tinctures and tonics, as well as in pill and powdered form. Quinine sulfate powder is often sold in small quantities without the need for prescription. Due to its dreadfully bitter taste, it is recommended to mix it with water, sugar, or spirits for easier consumption. Yeah, chin. In high doses, its side effects may include dizziness, numbness, and dulling of the senses. In severe cases, it can cause nausea, confusion, and temporary blindness. Yet quinine remains the preferred option for many, as its side effects are less harmful and addictive than most opioid alternatives. Which is crazy that they were like worried about opioid addictiveness in like 1890 something here. Although its distribution has been regulated since 1868, along with opiates and arsenic-based substances, high doses of quinine can still be obtained in Ireland from local chemist shops upon presentation of a physician's order. Any science stuff you want to look up? Look up waveforms, why not? In physics, it is understood that there are some forces that move in a manner akin to or best portrayed by a charted wave. This is what waveforms are. The visual representation of a force that moves, that is, increases and decreases on some axis periodically over time. But this wave is a visual interpretation of a literal wave, or less literal visual representation of the increase-decrease of a quantity. Is to be determined by the graph itself, or failing that, any good scientist's common sense. Yeah, just use common sense. This was just the dream stuff, right? I don't care, I think. I guess we haven't read about dreams. Dreams are part of the sleep experience, that's true, and act as a way to process one's experiences of that day. Often abstract and sometimes surreal, and range from pleasant to frightening. Psychologists and scientists are still trying to understand the true nature and depth of the subject, but as with any mystery, it has drawn its fair share of enthusiasts who find meaning in the symbolism involved. Since dreams are mercurial and often soon forgotten after sleep, many people return to lucid dreaming to better control and recall. Okay, I'm done reading. There might be more, but It's not going anywhere. Right. In the kitchen basement. How do I get there? I want to get there. Where even is the kitchen, actually? Also in the basement? Perhaps. Perhaps. Is there anything else I can do? Anywhere else I can go? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I am out of things, it's crazy. I can't really talk to anyone because they're all in the dining room still. It's, I don't know, very weird. We're gonna go advanced time. I think there's a clock up here somewhere. Like a, not a clock, like a, this thing. Wait until next hour. Right. Do we know where everyone is? No, we have no clue, right? Some people are still in the bar. We should talk to Miss Madhvani about the Seance readiness device. Don't know why we haven't done that yet. Feels like an obvious thing. In hindsight. Who's in the bar now? Okay, there's Miss Madhvani. You're still here, you're back. He's gone. Okay. I see.
Signor Ward, we meet again.
Indeed. Do you know what the strange device in the atrium is for? Certo. It is not a measure of how success. Is it not a measure of how successful we will be? This is what the Marquess tells me. I cannot recall what it measures. Ghosts or the veil or such. Ah. Maledetta memoria. Memoria? Memoria. I don't know. I do not know. Sorry. How do you feel about the bell scrying? Miss Callahan has learned a way to use well water to see over great distances. Yes, and she makes it look easy, does she not? If only an intention, she was able to guide me to see my familia. To think she has to keep such a wonderful secret so men in frocks do not take her to the flames. So many of your people have lost loved ones to the Americas because of your famine. Imagine they could stay in touch.
That's all.
Of course.
I don't care about any of you, I think. And we don't know where she's at, right? No. No clue. Not the bar. I don't think she's gonna be in the library, but maybe. Lead to her back. She's just like hanging out here, I suppose. You're here too, interesting. Never seen you here before, I think. Miss Quinn, what's up?
Hello, Mr. Ward. How's the day treating you?
With the ritual complete, am I to understand that the Quinn family is free of their curse?
I've instructed my solicitor to transfer all the deeds to Miss Barbosa. If Biddy O'Connor keeps her word, yes, I think it's done. Finally.
If I might ask, will you and your family be all right? Losing that much land and the money from it must mean you're losing most of your assets.
Oh, almost everything. We will be significantly poorer, there's no doubt about that. It will not be easy. But I have some renown as a poet. I'll find the money for my sister's dowries that way, and I will work for my living. We are going to be okay. I will see to it. I got us this far, and I suppose you did too in the end. So, thank you, Mr. Wart.
Yeah, you really should, pay me.
No, none of it will be easy. But it will be worth it. After all, for the first time in my life, I have a future.
Is there anything else I want to talk to you about? I don't think so. I've already talked to you about him, right? No? I don't suppose you know Mr. O'Mara. Mara. No, but I know enough to know his type. Born rich, never worked for anything, spends his money on new ways to feel alive. I've heard of his antics, and unless he changes his ways, it'll not be long before he's the ghost loved ones are trying to reach.
I'll leave you be.
Farewell.
I feel like you already knew all of that about the guy. Galvamara's goal is to is to summon an angel and trap it so he can. That doesn't make sense. There's no word left. Drug? His... There are too many words. What am I trying to write here? He does want to, trap an angel somehow and talk to it, but I don't know. We don't have good words for this. So if he summons an angel and trap it so that he can stop risking his life to see it, yeah, that makes sense. Because he has to keep risking his life now in order to see it. But if he can summon it and trap it, it doesn't have to do that anymore. I think that's right. Yeah.
Mr. O'Mara wants to trap an angel. I should find and confront him about this.
He's at the bar still? Yes. I felt like we already talked about him. Maybe not. Maybe just talked about Miss Deane. Again, I do feel like we knew all of that already, though.
You again?
Your goal is to summon an angel and trap it so that you can stop risking your life to see it.
Am I so easily read? Oh dear. I'm not much for secrets, but I'd rather have some mystique. Apparently that's not at all the case, as you've got me pinned. Ah, well. It's true, after all. There's an angel somewhere about me. I know it. But I can only ever see it when I am, well, close to death. If only I could speak with it. Find out what it is at once. But I never get more than a few moments. A few words.
How did we resolve this one?
But I can't continue on like this. I'm not entirely heartless. If something more permanent were to happen to me, my poor mother. So, whatever it is behind that veil of life, yes, I intend to seize the thing, to take a hold of it and get my answer, for better or worse. That's the idea, anyhow. But I cannot get to the thing, and I'm going absolutely spare trying to make it work. Maybe... would you help me with it? While the veil is low, I mean, and with more eyes on it, this might be my best chance. Come to my room and see if you can help. After all, your senses were sharp enough to figure me out.
Is that a good idea? Does not feel like a good idea to me.
Here, this is a Babel stone.
Sure.
It's used to translate Enochian, the language of angels.
I'm fluent.
Do you think you can figure out how it works? It's a matter of translation, I think, for a name. The notes are here in my trunk.
Where's your trunk? What am I doing here? So they're already... No, S? Okay. The one that looks like an A is a U. Then we have one that looks like a... No, that doesn't have a dot. This one? Sweet. The one that looks like a V with a P attached is a B. Sweep. Backwards E with a little flare. Where is it? There. Suibn. Suibne. The script reads Suibne. This must be the name of the angel. I should inform Mr. O'Mara that I've deciphered his notes. He couldn't do that himself?
Any joy, Mr. Ward? The notes for the Babel stone are just here in my trunk.
Suibne.
I think your angel's name is Swivna.
No, Suibne.
Swivna? All right, I'll try it. You'll stay, right? You couldn't possibly leave at this stage.
No, but I'm worried about it. Can we like bring someone else in here who has like some, I don't know, maybe the priest with the gun? Or someone with some magic ability in case this goes wrong?
Okay, so we've drawn the trap. Now, I just say the thing's name. Swivna, come to me, O angel of mine.
It's not gonna be an angel, is it?
Ah! It worked! You have been what stands on the brink of life and death, shining down on me.
It's just like a ghost.
You are the thing that I've seen. The light. You have been what I couldn't reach.
Is it actually gonna be an angel here?
But now, I can see you. I can see you. I am sorry. I was going to trap you and keep you to myself. To bask daily in your glory, for selfish joy. But I see now. I will clean up my act. I will preserve myself and spread your word. You have my heart and soul. I am your agent and await only your direction, my angel, my friend. It is gone.
So this is it gone? You never got to look at it? Or was this it, just like this flame looking thing?
I really... Thank you, Mr. Ward. from the bottom of my heart. I knew I could only carry on as I was for a short while longer, but I could not stop myself. I needed to see, to know, and you have helped me truly open my eyes. It's hard to explain such a revelation in oneself. I'm a different man to the one I was even 30 minutes ago, that much I know. But who I am now, that's yet unknown to me.
That is a weird one.
I don't know whatever journey I've just started, but for the first time in a while, I'm thrilled by the very prospect of it. I believe Swevna, wants me to attend the séance still. Swevna wants to witness it. Maybe through me? I don't know. However this works, I get the impression that something will happen there. I feel as if I will be safe. So I guess this is a warning for you and the others? But now, I need to sit down. Would you kindly see yourself out, Mr. Ward? And again, thank you.
Okay, he will be protected by his angel. Sure. So is it an actual angel? That's strange. I thought it would be something weirder. That had a decent heart underneath it. Or man, I clicked too early. That angel is unlike anything I could have imagined. It was beautiful, or divine even, but heavenly. I can't say for certain. What manner of angel lures someone to their own death? I pray its intentions are pure. Perhaps I should try to learn more of this angel of his. I don't remember how they said it. Anyway, I wonder if I have gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. No, we didn't gather any new facts. There are probably some I just haven't checked off, and that's why it keeps reminding me, but like it doesn't seem that important right now. We should end this episode too. Let's learn about the angel. Sévne? Which category? Religion? Is it gonna be on my... Is it gonna be here, or is it gonna be... here? Not in religion. In here? Is it an agnostic angel? No. Where do I find you then? It is an unlocked research topic. Spiritualism? So much stuff. We should look at all of these actually. It's the shelf I've ignored. Folklore? Okay. The Madness of Sévne tells the story of Sévne Mac Colmain, the king of the Darnaraidi, a region in the northeast of Ireland, who tried to expel Bishop Ronan from church activities on his land. Sévne eventually attempts to murder the bishop and succeeds in killing the bishop's psalmists with a spear. In response, Bishop Ronan cursed Sévne that he would wander the land like a bird, and second, that he would eventually die by the spear, just as he had killed the monk. The tale describes how Sévne wandered the world as a madman, moving from tree to tree until he eventually dies in the very way the curse was detailed. Throughout his mad wanderings, Sévne occasionally stops at each location to recite a poem. Some say that anyone who sees the bird or hears the poems will themselves be driven to madness. Okay. Not that helpful. That's fine. That's fine. Right, I guess we'll end the episode. We have, what, an hour? Well, not, we have 54 minutes left until the bar. We're definitely going to attend the bar. Then we'll have, I think, like an hour after that to do some other stuff. I still want to find that portal from this mystery. I don't know how. Because you can't really talk about the portal, right? Can we talk about the portal? Where would it even be? It'd have to be an observation, I think. I don't see anything portally here though. Well, I don't know. What was I actually doing before we did this? Oh yeah, I was looking for Fia. And I just got distracted by the whole angel thing. Have you found her? No, right? Might be outside. Might be in her room. You're here again. It's fine. There's no one out here, right? There's no reason to be out here, I think. Oh, that closes at night, right? I forgot. So we can't go this way. Oh no, we can. Wasn't it red on the map though? I think it was. Interesting. No one here. Nothing there. Is that an oak tree? Just a ghost in there. Very normal things. Those purple petals. This is gonna be something. Yeah. Okay. She could be up in the hallway too, I guess. Like first floor. She did hang out there for a bit as well. I should have ended the episode before looking for her. I just kind of wanted to know whether she's around or not before ending it. Dupree's here. I don't really want to go to the hedge maze because it's so loud. Where are we now? Right here. She's not out here. Is she in here? No. Then where is she? Drawing room? Can we go in there right now? I don't know. Somewhere in the hallway? There are not that many other places she could be. Is there somebody in my room? Yes. I heard him laugh.
I don't see anyone. I would have sworn I heard laughter.
Don't have a vent. Do I want to jump scare myself with the mirror? I've not been here that long, but I can see the spray stored on my face already. No, okay. Everything's normal. More luxurious than I'm used to. Okay. There's nothing new here, right? Nothing has changed. This seems normal. Spooky. What was I doing? I was just checking hallways for people, right? Which is not a very promising thing to be doing, but... what can you do? No idea where she would be. Maybe she's at the well, actually. That's possible. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today then. No, good progress again. Some more mysteries solved. How many do we have left? 2, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 here. I don't know if that's really one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's a lot still. It's a lot still. I mean, like, there's no, you know, some of them we're done. We just need to do the thing, right? We just need to find the vase. Maybe that's not that simple, but like, it all hinges on access to the basement. And yeah, a lot of the staff ones also hinge on that same thing. And I don't know who these, like, I'm pretty sure, I'm still confident the first person we could ask to help with this is Mrs. Choice. I don't know who the second one is though, and I don't know how to unlock that. But yeah, good progress, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.